What did you do before all of this? I mean, what was your profession? What were you? A weapon.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields, the bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds.
I never wanted this. But you betrayed me. You betrayed us all. You stole power from the gods and lied. Mankind has only one chance to prosper. If you will not seize it, then I will.
You've referred to yourself and your fellow mortals as our children. You are not our children. You are a bad first draft.
Let the seas boil. Let the stars burn. So let it be war.
You wanted to understand me? Then you should have accepted
That I was right. I beneath nobody. My greatest heartbreak is that when I've collected every last mortal soul and all of my siblings into my pit, that I will only have eternity to punish them. Though it takes the last drop of my blood, I will see the galaxy freed once more.
No screaming, no theatrics, just you and me, and the sound of everything falling apart. Funny, isn't it? How quiet the world gets, right before it ends.
Hi, players. Hello.
Are we ready for recap?
I don't feel like you're ready for recap.
Hell no, I got an hour of sleep.
My brethren, what are you doing?
Very
You're gonna
busy.
start losing more neurons.
Cracking open a cold one with the good boys.
Yeah,
As
give me
one
a
does.
second, I had to drink half this white monster before recap.
Ew.
So real.
Ew.
Hydrate that palate.
Oh. I just need that and the Zyn to kick in and the Adderall I just took. Oh god, here we go.
Oh God, are you
DM pre-workout.
He's got the zoomies.
Christ? DM pre-workout.
Keeps you locked in. That's why I was able to write 500 pages of conversion shit in the past 8 hours.
You're insane.
So. Last, we left off our lions of Fallstar. They had made their way to the RRS conviction. Entering within, finding their way about the area with the eye of the king. As they gazed about the place, deciding that or to learn more pressing information, should find some place to gather as much intel as possible before this meeting that was to occur alongside all actions. As they eventually decided on the old home on the conviction of Medicus Fallstar. Entering, or at least approaching it, seeing many dead Red Right Hand in the area. This place, this conviction's interior city, had been attacked by Tenno, about a dozen of them. Many districts left in ruin, but this district that this house was in was not. As they approached the door, eventually finding a way to break it open and enter it. As they did, the place itself was ransacked, turned upside down as somebody looked for something. Expecting further, they found what seemed to be a bookshelf full of binders and notebooks detailing every single moment that has happened since Medicus's own rise to power across a great plethora of trees. Some of those entries having different dating upon them when it comes to how old the entries seem to be, even though the times were very similar. As they eventually found that the bookcase, at least behind it, was a vault of sorts. Entering within, finding more and more of these bookcases, each one their own individual accountings of the events, each one older than the last. It seemed to be branching off to a ton of different hallways and branching hallways. As each one very vividly described a different timeline. And as they got to the end, finding yet another hidden passageway behind this last book. Whoever had come in here had found this place, but not gone any further than that last bookshelf. as the book itself, reading the same words front and back, either way, thousands of times. As the bookshelf itself opened up, as they entered within, seeing this hall of armors in that same similar branching pattern, all variations of what armor Medicus wore. Everything from small variations in the armor to completely different designs. For walking down this main hall all the way to the end and finding the armor of the usurper, missing only the mask. This area seemed to be existing outside of time, outside of the forest, outside of everything. Yet, still unknowable in what its purpose was. As any attempt to mark the area or leave an item behind ended with time being reversed to the point before it was placed down. As they gazed about this area, realizing something, at least everything, was not exactly as it seemed. As they took their leave, gaining as much information about the various timelines as they could, before eventually making their way back out, continuing their investigation and finding what seemed to be a cipher hidden behind a family photo. As they followed the clues, and after some time, deciphered this left-behind puzzle. As they entered the correct code, and heard something shifting upstairs. Heading that way, finding that inside of the private study of Medicus, one of the walls had almost removed itself, pouring into another extra-dimensional, extra spatial, romantic space. Entering within, finding a plethora of items from across the forest, some recognizable, some not so much, in every direction. No labels, just the items themselves, above on pedestals. As at the very end, they saw what seemed to be a staff hovering in the air. The staff being the one that the previous god of time, Tempest, owned. Upon attempting to enact some forms of arcana upon it, with them simply weave around it, unraveling anything they threw at it, or eventually attempting to touch it. As first person touch, it disappeared. Very quickly, the others followed suit. And as they did, found themselves someplace they'd never wished to find themselves. The Elysian Fields. The place where all souls go to die. Full in all directions. Sun setting in the distance forever. As a figure in robes could be seen off in the distance. First, they assumed it was the figurehead of this place, the child of creation known as Nihilus. That was wrong. As they took a closer look and saw the figure known as Tempest, Pantheon's first god of time. As you all find yourself here, this figure long thought dead, standing in front of you. What do you all do?
Send Pagliacci forward. He was the first one to come in, right?
What? Why are you gonna send my brother forward?
Why not?
What's the big deal? He's just an old man.
I guess say hi?
Okay. Pagliacci proceeds to start making his way over to Tempest.
Wait, why are you talking to strangers? Sasha's just like following him.
As you approach the old man, who's staring off into that sunset, you get this strange feeling of deja vu, but 100 times worse as you approach. Not that you've seen this in a dream or in a vision, but you've lived this moment before. Many times before. As you do, there's a turn towards you. His walking stick kind of moving aside the various flowers on the ground, making sure not to step on any of them or even touch any of them. If you look at the figure, his face is old. Definition of an old man, seen many things. Kind of looks at you. As you begin to step forward, you watch as his cane kind of comes out towards one of your legs right as you're about to step on one of the flowers, stopping you.
Pardon me.
Be careful.
Are these flowers special?
Very much so. Each one represents a soul. It's kind of like
Oh.
leans down towards the one that you almost stepped on and pats it on the top of the flower, like patting the head of a dog.
Pagliacci sees this, he's kind of whispers, oh, sorry. Excuse me, I didn't see you there.
Do you know why
God.
they were chosen to represent the soul?
Why?
Originally, it was pillars of light. Many times ago. Until this plant grew. In a tree far off from here. And it grew on the battlefields where people fell. Due to the needs of the flower itself. Needed damp, wet ground, nutrients to bloom in such this way. And they only bloom for so long before dying out and regrowing again. I assume that one of the fathers of creation liked that. Very difficult for somebody to win the appreciation of Father Creation, let alone a flower. Some trees, they call them the resurrection lilies.
Can you bring someone back using these flowers?
No. Not under these rules.
Wait, so does that mean we're dead or are we alive?
I don't know. What are you? Are you dead or are you alive? I mean, many of these flowers could be you. Could be many of you. I know many of them are me.
Do you
That's
mean to
deep.
say that all versions of our past selves come here?
Where is the soul to go? When it is no more. When there's no tree left. No afterlife left. When the soul is broken. It comes here.
Pagliacci kind of passes a glance back towards the rest of the alliance. Like, are you hearing this shit? Holy fuck.
Pikage will step up with you. Gingerly making sure not to touch any flowers.
So, if we're here and we're not one of the flowers, then would that mean that we're not quite dead yet?
That is a good question. I too wonder what that means. Let's see. Stops leaning towards the flowers. He kind of stands back up. This dude is like 3 feet tall, by the way. 3 feet and some change. It's very short.
Oh.
Short king.
What does bring you all this way?
We were looking for something and we found something and we touched it and we ended up here.
Yep.
I would say fate brought you here, but fate is no longer a factor in your stories. So you brought yourself here. The question now is why?
I guess we were looking for information.
See? Determining reasons for yourself is not that difficult. And what kind of information?
Anything that could help us fix the mess that we're currently in.
Fix the mess? Have you decided that you are in a mess you cannot fix?
I suppose it's not that we've decided, but are rather looking for answers, a means, or direction, guidance, clues. It's kind of ambiguous. So we're trying our hand at just about everything.
Yeah.
Well, the first thing I do when I face a problem or a situation that I don't know the answer to is I break it down. What is the simplest question you can ask yourself about the question at hand?
Pagliacci takes a moment to visibly consider the thought for a time.
Sasha has a thousand yard stare on his face right now.
I suppose the most simplest way to look at our problem, or to present it, is there's a very powerful something that doesn't quite belong here. And he wants to come here. And we don't really want that. But we don't really know quite how to stop him. In part, we do. But there's a lot of layers and a lot of extenuating circumstances that kind of complicate things.
Well, why does he want to come here?
Because where he's from, there's nothing. At least not in the way that it should be.
And why is that?
Hmm.
Maybe because no one has made it yet?
I think the simplest answer that comes to mind is that he can't. But I don't think that's quite right. I think there's something else. I struggle figuring things out for myself as it is. So something like this is difficult, I guess you could say. Looking to the party, Pagliacci kind of with a quizzical expression. What do you all think?
I genuinely do not know why this entity wants to go over here.
I mean, not that I would know, but maybe having nothing aches him like it's an ache to have something. Like, whenever you're hungry, you want to eat. Not because you actually want food, but because your body is telling you that you need food.
Oh, so you're saying that it just might have come natural to him to seek out something else?
Maybe.
Or maybe it's kind of like how you were saying earlier. Maybe he's just lonely and yearns for it.
I support the theory that it's just instinct to him. Some people just act a certain way. Can't exactly describe it.
Yeah. Like, maybe it is just because it is, and maybe they didn't even knew that something was a possibility, and all they had was nothing, and the moment they realized something was a possibility, they wanted it.
But if he's as powerful as he's supposed to be, why not just create it himself? That's the thing that seems to
Maybe the
keep
same
confusing
nature,
me.
maybe the same nature as himself. Maybe he cannot create, he can only take. It's like, what if he was like a black hole? A black hole is extremely powerful, yet it cannot create anything. It just absorbs. And it's not like he absorbs because he wants to, he just does because that's how it is. He maybe doesn't even have a control of it. It's just what happens.
I don't know. I struggle to come to terms with the idea that such a creature like that would be under the basic commands of its baser instincts. Force of nature, maybe, but every interaction I've ever had with the children of creation has been intelligent. When he gave me those visions, it didn't feel like just impulse or instinct. It
Question:
felt like there was intention there.
Still talking about the being from the other garden, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, great, thank you. I mean, yeah, it is a possibility that it's still extremely smart and can talk with others and communicate in a sense or so. But then again, like, how do I explain this? Why are we like we are? You could argue it's because of our past, you could argue because it's how we were born, but we will never really know. Even if we're extremely smart, extremely charismatic, strong, like, yes, there might be something outside that is the reason why we're like this, but at the end, it is, you know?
Nothing just is. Everything is cause and effect. Something happens, and the universe responds in kind.
Then let's use that logic. Maybe he is the thing that's the opposite of being.
Like a force of entropy?
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
It could be smart, it could be able to communicate, but that doesn't mean that it's not just doing what it is doing because that's how it was created, or that's what it is supposed to do.
That's possible. Then I wonder, if he is a force of entropy, wouldn't he have just rotted away his own tree? His own forest? Even if not immediately, eventually.
That's a good point.
Maybe, that's just how it works in that forest. Let's remember that each one of the forests are completely different from each other. Maybe things don't make sense for them how they make sense here. You know? Like, if
Plausible.
we just talk about time, there are certain universes and planets which have a completely different time zone from ours. We at the moment, we don't even know if time is passing by where we are. So, again, maybe it makes sense where they are, and it doesn't where we are. Again, not to minimize anything, but maybe it is because it's always been that way, and that's just how it happens.
Well, it sounds like that's a question you do not know. Why he is here. Why he is coming here. I can tell you this one thing. This is the only time he has ever been. He, like many of you and your friends, are the only versions of themselves to get this far. To make choice and change. You have the same unknowable question as he. Many of you are much the same as he. After all, if he is the father of creation for history, then it stands to reason that just like how the mortals are fragments of Father creation, he also is the same way, where he has nothing in history, no fragments to scour its grandeur. He is much like you are, much like Father creation was. If you cannot solve or answer your first question, the next step would be to ask yourself what the next most pressing question is. And oftentimes that leads to the answer to the first question. Or the third leads to the second, which leads to the first. So, what is your next most pressing question? The most pressing why?
Hmm.
This is why him just being that way doesn't seem quite right. If he's like us, people don't do things for no reason. Everything we do is for a reason.
Thinking it with logic, then yes. But then again, I think it's been a while since we have been able to use logic on most of the situations that we've been.
Well, then if he is just like that, then what's the alternative or other direction do we go from there?
I mean, it's what he's been explaining. He's not saying us that we are not gonna find information. He's saying to us that if we don't know what we're looking for, how are we gonna look for it? But maybe actually that could help be the answer. Like,
You seek a solution to a problem you don't understand. You will make it nowhere if you don't understand the problem.
exactly.
I'm not quite following.
So, out of character or in character?
Out of character.
Okay. So what he's telling us is not that there's not a solution to our problem or to our questions. What he's saying is we don't know exactly what to ask. We're not having the real questions that we need to ask. Like maybe asking why he's doing it is not as important as other things. Like, again, maybe he's just doing it because he doesn't know this and he wants to get to know this. And it will bring destruction, chaos, and pretty much like anarchy. But like maybe our questions shouldn't be why but like how to stop him. He is not explaining us how to stop him. Maybe he doesn't know himself. You know, like he's trying to explain that how can we find information that we want if we don't know exactly what we're looking for? Like, could there be probably hundreds of ways to destroy this guy or to get him back into his place? Yes, probably. But we don't know if that's a possibility even. So we are just throwing darts at a board that we cannot even see.
Brother, I think he's saying that understanding what he's doing will inform us on how to stop it, and that by understanding why he's
Let's go with
doing
that.
what he's doing, it'll inform how to stop him. The first question will inform the second, or the second question will inform the first. Pardon me. Is I
Yeah.
think what he was trying to say. I don't think that he said all that other stuff, man. I don't.
I might be thinking a little bit too much. about
You're
it.
overthinking a little bit, but it's okay.
Yeah, I was having a hard time following that one, and I was listening like pretty intently, and kind of.
What I was trying
It's
to
like
say.
if we don't know what we're asking, right? I mean, there's no. Yeah, I know about all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
The question isn't like, because if that's the case, then there's no question to ask, because we lack the understanding to even contextualize what we don't understand, which makes this entire endeavor and exercise pointless. You see what I'm saying? I don't think he's saying that, because if that's the case, then why would he pull us here? How would we have found ourselves here? There's purpose to be found here. And I think maybe that's what we're supposed to be figuring out, is what is his purpose, goal, ambition? What is his end game in all of this? And through understanding that, it informs the means, the method in which he is executing said plan. If we understand how the executed plan is being executed, we can find breaks in said plan and intercede, thereby stopping it.
Got it.
All this is all above table. You know what I'm saying? Of course. But in context, I'm not quite sure the correct question to ask. And it's not even rather a question to ask like outwardly, but more like internally. Because I think what he's trying to say is like, by understanding a bit about ourselves, because he says he's like us. He is a fragment like us, and we do things. So like, I don't know. It's part of the reason why I'm saying, like, I don't think it's necessarily a question we're supposed to ask outwardly. But by asking ourselves said question, we kind of intuit a bit of the insight necessary to understand the context.
Yeah, Socratic questioning.
Socratic questioning, yes. That's why I keep deferring to why, because it's the quickest, simplest, and most direct route to figuring out the means in which something is going about, and then why it's doing it, how it's doing it, etc.
Then that's what I was going to say. Then maybe we ask how instead of why.
Well, we kind of already understand how. He's using like the destabilization of the forest to essentially break the veil separating the forests from the rest of the other forests in the multiverse. We understand the how. That's kind of why we were hunting the archangels for the while, was that their operations were destabilizing reality. So it's not so much, that's why I was like, the how isn't really the problem. We already kind of know in part the how. It's the greater how.
Yeah, and then we fought like Grant and
you know what I mean? Yeah.
and finding out
Vicky.
that she was working with him. So like there's a bunch of hows being answered. But why is still kind of murky.
It's the murkiest of all the the big questions.
Got it.
What, why, how, where, when, all that good stuff.
But the thing is, I don't think asking why is as important as just sealing it all together, you know? Like, getting the reasons as why he's doing it, I don't think is as important as finding the way to sealing him back.
But we are not asking that question. It's the God that's asking that question. He's saying that if we know why, we are going to know how to stop him.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, never mind.
The
Then
problem
I
is
didn't hear
that
part.
it's impossible for us to know why because we do not understand his reasoning at all. We do not.
Which is why I kind of thought of when he mentioned he's like you. Well, for all intents and purposes, being that I've been in the Alliance for a while, I've found that in many of the experiences I've had with some of the children of creation, they're surprisingly human. Not human in the literal sense, but they have a surprising amount of humanity in some instances, which means if they have that, then there's room for mortal desires, ambitions, goals. You know what I mean?
Perhaps even empathy?
Exactly. And that's kind of where I had Pagliacci kind of point out the insight that maybe it's truly that he's just lonely. In a world that was made and only he inhabits, how long has he been there? Contextually for him, you know, I mean, for us, it hasn't been that long, maybe a couple of decades since, the actual event that took place. But him, who knows how long the time has passed there. It could have been aeons for him. And that isolation, if that's the case, could be a strong motivator. You know what I mean?
So
could be.
he's
Yeah.
considered one of the
Honest?
kids of creation.
No.
Not exactly. He is
Like his
a
own thing.
yeah, he's like a fledgling father of creation from a different slice of the multiverse. Like we're in one forest of great,
Yeah.
great trees with all those various worlds that compose it as the trees. He was born in a completely separate, adjacent, or I wouldn't say literally adjacent, but a separate world.
Yeah.
That is essentially like ours, sans life.
So
That,
hear me out.
That's
sorry.
fucked.
Now, let me just link your two ideas because your two ideas have a lot of base. The thing is that, Emerald, you're not seeing how it links to this. So, yes, it is an instinct-ish, but it could be born from the craving to find a connection, find a creation.
You see
It
what I
might
mean?
have been then since he is a fledgling father of creation, he does not know yet how to create. So he
Okay.
Valid.
got to the first creation that he could find to try to figure out how to make it in his own world.
Right.
So
Because
it's not
how you find out how
consuming-
something is made, sometimes
Yeah.
you have to take it apart.
Yeah, it's not consuming as much, but it's experimenting.
And there's also the potential, and this is a completely different angle, right? That may be a little bit more grim, that he resents our forest for what brought about his existence and the isolation that came with it.
Yeah, that could also be a possibility.
That could also be it.
You know
I
what I
was
mean?
thinking, which I don't think Medi would do, but I was thinking, could it be one of those situationship of like, maybe it's like the being itself is too young to comprehend what it's doing?
That could also be a possibility. I
Like
actually
it
wouldn't put
being
it past.
in the cosmic of all things, it being considered a baby?
I question that because of the nature in which Pagliacci was visited upon by him in that
Did he
that pool,
like
that
talk
portal.
to you?
Yes,
Oh,
directly.
Yeah, you're right.
And like ever since that event, Pagliacci has been unable to stop weeping. The tears just come down, even though he's not sad. It just happens. You know what I mean? Like he left an imprint on him.
Wait, in that case, my last idea would be the complete opposite. What if he does not like creation?
Yeah.
And it
that's
started
where I was
bothering
like,
him and
it's
just went to destroy it.
It's possible he could be acting as an agent of entropy in the face of creation, in spite of creation. Absolutely. That's kind of where I was going with that other idea or theory.
Could it be just chaotic celestial OCD?
That is hilarious.
Like, he just hates things because it's not clean for him?
My question now would be, how do you figure out why he wants to come over here?
What did he actually tell you, Pagliacci? Like the exact words? Do you remember them?
Not verbatim, no.
Okay.
But it was on stream.
Did he make you always cry?
It's been happening since, yeah.
But like, was it something that Medi said, oh, you were having this?
Pretty much as it described, Pagliacci was looking into the pool, vanished, or he fell into the pool, I believe it was. Yeah, I believe he fell into the pool, if I'm not mistaken. It was like a big cistern in the middle. Not a cistern, but like a
yeah, hole with water.
Little basin, like a little basin or something. Yeah, like a basin would be a better descriptor. It was like a basin of some sort. He looks into it. He falls into it. He's brought to this strange place. There's a giant fucking flying space whale, frozen in time, just standing there, looking at him. And then, incomprehensible being appears. Pagliacci now physically starts crying. It's not even an emotional response. It is a physical one. It then eventually becomes an emotional one because of how fucking traumatic the entire ordeal is and existential it is. And then he pretty much says something to the Accord that he's looking to bring absolution to the forest.
Oh,
So
absolution.
yeah, absolution is a really specific word. Could it be jealousy?
That's why I was like, it could be that he spites our forest because of what happened and wants to
Or-
take us out because of it.
Or
Aw,
maybe
shit,
Or
bro.
roll us.
You should be
so if
thankful
the
for you being
crying
born
was something
during this
that
one timeline.
Oh, sorry, are you talking Chikaya? I think I have you low.
No, this is above the table. I was just
Oh,
yapping.
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah,
What
so
were you saying though? I was actually kind of curious.
yeah, what you talking about? What you talking about?
Oh well, it's, numerous amounts of people, or not, maybe not numerous, but the eye himself said this is the only timeline that the Abraxas even exists.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that's solely because this is the only timeline where the world seed breaks.
And it was used to defeat Sanguinius in that way. Yes. The way that they have previously sealed Sanguinius away is what birthed the forest that brought about Abraxas.
Oh,
He's a little upset too quickly, considering he's
what
a
if
bit
it's about
born.
peace? What if Okay, hear me out. What if it would be like the direct response of the thing broke and they how do I explain this? It's like
It
when
broke and
you
now he
are
wants to fix it.
not exactly that. What if it broke and because it broke, now he is getting bothered by it? You know, like you being on your house and the people next door are having a party. Like this is in a way or of sense bothering you. How to explain this? Like feeling overstimulated by stuff. Like creation itself making them either feel pain or feel something that they don't feel either comfortable with or similar, and that's why they choose that specific word.
In
As
any case,
into-
we do know the answer to the first question. The reason why he's coming over here is to give absolution.
Yes.
We don't know why, but we know. We don't know
Yeah.
why the absolution, but we know that that's why he's coming over here.
Correct. Absolution is such a specific word.
Is there anything that you feel while crying, Pagliacci?
Not really. Whatever's in the moment, I suppose.
Um, all that I'm going back to is it might be jealousy or hate because of the specific word of absolution.
Maybe it didn't start off as absolution. Maybe it evolved into absolution.
Probably. Could it be one of like I think Ericson already said this, but that not necessarily hate, but they feel like creation is abhorrent. Like he could be like a total agent of order, but in the sense of creation and life, movement, anything similar to that is chaos. And stillness and nothingness is order.
As you continue to discuss, you watch as Tempest kind of motions for you all as to follow him.
Okay.
Tempest. Yeah, Pagliacci follows Tempest.
Yeah.
As
Is he
Being
really conscious
very-
about
Very conscious
the
about
many,
the flowers.
Right, like,
the
sorry,
many
excuse me,
flowers?
sorry.
Can I see if I could go ethereal and just walk? Actually, it's a soul. Never mind.
As you
Are you gonna go
walk,
double material?
and eventually you find the first patch of empty dirt that you've seen this entire time. The dirt below your feet here is just this. It's completely pitch black. The grains of dirt, these little shimmering sparkles of white in them. As Debus kind of sits down, crisscross applesauce with the cane across his lap, as he does. This right here is where you will one day go when you die. She sits down and motions for you all to sit down, crisscross applesauce like him.
Okay.
Very well.
Chicago's gonna sit in C's position instead.
No. Listen well to what I have to say here. It is a thought. It has followed me in many lifetimes. Now, I wish for you to all to imagine for a moment that there is men chained from birth, facing a wall. Behind them, he draws the scene out on the dirt with his cane. Behind them is a fire. And between fire and backs, clever hands braid figures, masks, trophies, slogans. The wall fills with shadows. The prisoners name the shadows. Wager on them. Argue about them in the dark. The one who guesses a silhouette quickest calls themselves wise. They do not know the fire. They do not know there are hands. For them, the shadows are a reality. And soon, once one of the chains slips, turns, it hurts. Truth already starts like a grit in the eye. You see puppets and the fire and the smoke, and above it, the walkway where the feet of the wise ward the stone smooth. These men drag themselves further. Luck or self-taught or some cruel form of mercy make their way up and out into the day, out of the cave. And as the light burns them, their eyes harshly burn under its weight. They have been cured of their lack of true sight, but it wounds them. In this cave, the man, this tree, has a cousin. Another tree, a forest. As the man turn towards this forest, there, the fire is not a hearth. It is not unseeable to them. It is a canopy, lamps hung like fruit, trimming truth into flattering dusk. The prisoners don't stare at stones. They study whispering leaves. The puppets are moths and masks cut from moonlight. The shadows they love are gentle and green. They call them blessings. And night after long night for eons, and heat death after heat death. Those men in that cave stared at those shadows, seeing them as nothing but their truth. But those who are privy to the truth spit in the face of their blessings. That is how Abraxas feels. He sees the shadows on the wall. That is all he has ever seen. Ever since what happened to him happened. Alone in the dark, seeing these casted lights, never knowing why, when, or how they come about. But for him, it was his entire reality. And for him, drawing his hands upon the wall in the shapes that he saw the shadows of, something like the shadows never moving, these drawings. And only when he found his chains breaking free, and only after he made his attempts to see past the shadows on the wall, did he see a fire, a walkway, the daylight, the people who have everything that he's ever sought after in their caves, their homes, where the fire isn't an unknowable light, but a hearth. And yet, with all these blessings, with all this greenery and softness, they spit in the blessing's face. Something that he could never understand. And for eons, he's dreamed of this moment where he can one day find himself in the hearth, in the soft cave, to make it his cave, to fix the spitting of blessings and cursing of those gifted. And in all their wiseness, in all their truth, it has made them ignorant and blind, these ones in this cave of softness. The truth of everything else, the truth of what one's reality can be. They were never chained, these ones. They were never watching the lights. And yet, their freedom has brought them their ignorance.
Listening intently this entire time. He's right.
Care to share with the class?
I am who I am now. But I wasn't always. And in all the time that I've been around, I've watched hundreds of people, thousands maybe even more, squander the blessings they have, take them for granted, waste their lives and opportunities on selfish endeavors and short-sighted ventures, destructive, self-interested, cruel, sadistic. There are a lot of people who don't deserve the blessings they have. He is right. I've experienced it myself firsthand.
The reason this is the only timeline where Braxis is The only timeline where you have all made it this far. The only timeline, the only incarnation of this forest of white trees to be this way. It's because, just like him, Praxis, who chose to eventually stand up out of the cave, break his chains that kept him there. Many of your kin did as well. No longer being shackled by the chains of fate. And just like you, Abraxas has chosen to make his own fate. To ensure that the people of the hearth no longer spit in the faces of their blessings. To remake the hearth in a way that they can be thankful for. That they never again will take it for granted. Just like he never has.
Ambitious. I kind of feel flattered that he has that idea that people can be molded to show gratitude.
The absence of comfort very quickly does teach that lesson.
True. Better to feel.
At least when words aren't enough.
So now, you understand the why. The only question that remains is what that why brings you.
A lot of contemplation. Self-reflection. Realizing that you're not too much different. The only real difference is our scale.
Everybody, no matter how big or noble or strong, or weak or fragile and small, no matter what they are, whether they have a soul or not, whether it's a plant or an animal, living, dead, or never either, are all the same, all connected, and all seek out what is best. And this is the only time, the only path that all of those many, many tries at the forest, those cycles like a snake shedding its skin, have been building to this one incarnation. There was never a beginning, And if this incarnation proves to be the climax of everything, this time there will never be an end. But that's only if, like Abraxas, the people of this forest decide to stop staring at the shadows on the cave walls and see what can lie beyond the cave. There is lessons to be learned in the hearts of our enemies and friends, and in the struggles that we face. Lessons you have learned many times ago. Lessons you will learn for the first time here. Keep that in mind. Because what comes next will be the last and first time it ever happens. As you watch Tempest stand up, as he does, and the area around you begins to dematerialize. As it does, scene fading away. Into this bright white light. His figure being consumed by it. The red spider lilies being consumed by it. As the ground below you is as well. You find yourselves back in that room. Sitting in a circle, where Tempest once stood, is his staff still floating.
Whoa.
Pagliacci silently rises to his feet, gives a small bow towards the staff.
Guys, I think I'm feeling empathy towards this Abraxas.
Oh no, you've discovered emotions.
More so like, why are we stopping Abraxas again? I mean, it's not completely wrong, the reasoning behind it. I don't really too much like the method.
Unfortunately, I don't think any of us are strong enough to show pity on him. Really, by waking up, he started destroying branches. Or Harry has the power to destroy branches. We've seen merely a fraction of his power. This is just him through a tiny tunnel through Vigilo to here. And already it's made Grant, Dawnshield, and Vicky virtually unkillable for us.
Ugh. Sasha stands up and like dusts his skirt off. Well, how's everybody else feeling after that?
Conflicted, but I feel like we all are. Just because he has the reason for what he's doing isn't inherently wrong, but the way he's going about it is the issue.
That always does seem to be the issue.
Same with Harok, the same way. He means well, but death isn't the answer.
He's gonna start looking around and see if Gelfie made his way upstairs.
He's what's the eye kind of? He's been in the room that you're all in. As he's just like looking at the items, opening bottles, sniffing it, doing this like his crab-like mouth doing like this disgusting smell, kind of like squishing out the face before putting the bottle back down. He's just kind of trying to figure out what each one of these items is.
Please don't eat those.
My identify spells are not working.
I mean, these are like... I don't even know how to describe them. Like, mythical items?
He kind of squints to try to find a better word, but he can't.
Well, anywho, how long were we, away for? Did we even leave for you?
10 seconds.
Wow. Time dilation do be a thing, huh?
10 seconds? Felt like forever.
Ugh. Where's this one? What's this?
Huh? What are you mumbling about?
Wait a minute.
What?
What did you just do?
That one is poisonous.
Oh, yeah, so drinking it is the best option to identify what it is, right? Absolutely.
kind of shakes his head as if like he's shaking it to a dog doing something wrong.
Let's just put everything back where we found it and just go on our way, right? How about that?
You look at some of the items are missing on the stands.
Yes.
Poisonous stuff.
10 seconds, huh?
You managed to get that much stuff in 10 seconds.
I am the eye of the king.
Could we please leave the stuff?
Yes, these ones. We will leave these ones here.
No, that's no, buddy. Give me the bag of holding, come on.
I am not your buddy. I'm the eye of the king. Do not touch me.
He takes a step forward.
Come on now, don't be difficult.
While Reiko's distracting him, can I try to yoink the bag of holding?
Oh, that's crazy.
You can try and do a sleight of hand check on the eye of the king.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm aware how, well, not exactly how strong he is, but I'm aware that he's a fucking fraud.
He's called the eye of the king.
Be great if I could open my fucking character sheet. Roll20's been an asshole to me all day.
All we can do is tell him to put it down. Put it down now. Bad eye of the king.
Bad dog, what do you got in your mouth?
What do you got in your mouth? Runs away faster.
Oh, I got it.
Don't make me grab your spear, I swear to God.
Choose faster.
Doesn't even scratch a tenth of his passive perception. As your hand kind of begins to reach out, he slaps it away. You're gonna touch me.
Medicus is gonna be really mad when he finds out.
I'm gonna be really mad. How many times has that man died?
And Rico immediately cups his mouth to hide laughter.
Mad.
Come on, let's leave everything as it
Mad
was.
corpse. And he's not using these ones anyway. Takes out just different random
Don't matter.
vials of various colors. Some of them are glowing, some of them are sparking. Some of them seem to be various flowers and rocks.
Just leave everything as it was, please.
I don't think you're gonna convince him.
He puts
Unless
what
you
looks
bet
like
a pinky will go.
a daffodil or something on back on a random stand and then walks out.
That's
As he
fine, but
begins
the
to
town
cross
might-
the doorway, you see suddenly all the empty stands begin to repopulate as he looks towards his
Of
satchel,
course.
and it's all gone. Fucking bullshit.
Nothing audibly will happen, but you're gonna see Shikage's shoulder shake a little bit like he's giggling.
I can't say I'm surprised, honestly. It seems like every item in here is like that.
Well, I have to go speak with Samuel Kane. You all are requested back at the Ox Command Post. As I understand it, everyone is gathering there, so do what you will with that information. Let's see, stomps down the stairs and out.
I think he's angry.
Oh, come on, he's fine. But didn't that Kane guy die, like in Waterdeep way back when?
At this point, you would tell me someone died, and I would not be surprised if I see him walking beside me.
You know, that's so fair.
I guess we better make our way.
Yep.
Yep. After having an existential crisis,
Yay.
And those the best.
everything is well. Continue as normal.
I have a question. Did anyone actually grab the staff, or did we just left it there?
I don't
I
think
don't
we
wanna
can
touch
grab
it
the
again.
staff.
Considering all the items are returning, even from the Eye of the King. I think it's
I
safe
don't think
there.
you can move it. You can try, but I don't think you can. You can get
Considering-
it out of here.
He touches it and go, ah! Gone again.
It's
Tempest
Coffin
shows
Baby.
up. What the fuck are you doing back here again?
Who?
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, Fuji just went down.
No!
Rip Fugi.
Alright. So,
You know, those items don't leave the room, right? But there are several vials that can be mixed with inside the room. I'd be lying if I wasn't incredibly curious.
I mean, then I guess go ahead.
Okay, I have an idea, right? Nothing can leave this room. So he would take the two vials, start stepping towards the door. His back reaches the door, but his hands are out in front of him with the two vials inside the room. He's gonna pop the corks off both and try to pour one into the other.
roll a deck save.
Hold on. Oh, look at me being a bad player. I didn't have my shit open. I'm so sorry.
Oh damn! Wait, give me a second.
Mine kept fucking unloading, bro. And then I would have to sign in again.
Oh yeah, now it's asking me to log in again.
They just update Fuji. It's got a new UI.
Hey Mede, have you just been watching my failures?
What?
Oh, really? This talk. If I set it to talking to yourself, the DM can't see it either.
That's
I'm not
really
looking at the
funny.
DM view right now.
No.
Trying to fix the Fujis, but they're kind of fucked.
Fujis are always fucked. That's on Discord. Actually, let me go ahead and change one because I don't even know what I have as a feature right now. That could be a snake for all I know.
What the fuck?
I'll roll it anyway. What if it's a nat 20? Let's see.
What if?
Nah, but it doesn't matter. I succeed anyways.
No.
Oh,
Oof, you
I'm gonna
almost
try
rolled
something.
that.
I'm gonna leave and rejoin.
Oh,
Oh,
Fuji is
All right,
fucking.
Yukon, start saying
tweaking.
slurs. I mean, what? Whoa, who said that?
whoa,
Everything seems
rude.
to
Who
be
said that?
Whoa.
Whoa,
Nothing
whoa.
is working today.
Sasuke doesn't say swears. What?
Sasuke did. To be honest, I have a question.
Is
If I
the-
ever link telepathy with Chikage, would Discord notifications appear in my head every single time he wants to talk to me?
What? Chicago has Discord? Huh?
I guess. Don't you remember that he talks with the
The mask.
That-
Yeah, the
that's
chat
how,
thing.
That's how Amriel's brain processes it as a Discord.
Yeah,
note.
just Chicago. Even just thinking to himself, "Ah, shit, there's a flower there or something." He's just like,
Yeah. Like, huh?
That's insane.
What is that melody?
Blink. Every time you type something, I'm gonna start hearing that. just in my head, the message pops up. Blink.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Fuji sucks, man. There's no group button. I gotta add these all one by one. Are you kidding me?
Oh my
Damn.
god, what?
I mean, Fuki did update recently, right? Because it went to 7 to 20.
Yes.
Yeah.
It did.
They just did. That's gonna be so annoying for the big session.
I'm gonna set the.
Maybe
Discord
it'll be
avatar.
fine by then.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely fucked. Like I'm going into it and it says that I do not have Discord running on my computer where I am talking at right now.
What the fuck? I think, yeah, maybe the website is just it's acting a little
Lucky,
funny
lucky.
right now.
Yeah,
I'm sure it'll get fixed eventually.
hopefully.
Stupid, dumb robot Fuji. Let's add name tags.
Stupid.
Hey, at least you didn't say the C word.
I was thinking it.
Damn.
You need premium?
Oh
You're
boy.
kidding me.
Fuck out of my face.
There's no way they're now asking for premium.
Hold up. I'm a TLDR you right now. Motherfucking. While I go on intermission, literally every NPC that isn't either on the side of Abraxas or is kidnapped by Abraxas is here. So, except for the wolves and Medicus. Go crazy.
Oh, Tommy
Figure out who
Dunbar?
you want to talk to.
Go crazy.
Okay.
Boy.
Tommy here?
that I seek. We've seen both things that are so hard to keep. Who am I to deny the ascension of man when I alone could bring it on with my healing hands? Don't know what's left in your body stays behind. You've come this far if you open up your mind to a new rebirth. So take it one step further. When the rivers meet the coming red tide, I can miracles for those on my side. In the willows I built my steeple, my spirit, my church, my people. Newfound faith is vested in me. Now a body hands will heal the unclean. In the waste I raise my steeple, my spirit, my church, my people. Some say we're doomed in the heart of our belief. Death sealed their lips and obtained the peace we keep. Now I've seen in a dream and I'm destined for home. Once I conquer the cage of this flesh and bone, accept what's kept in the reaches of your soul. Cut off your will and leave the guilt you hold. Give it all to the rebirther. Let's take it one step further. Coming red tide, I got miracles for those on my side. In the willows I built my steeple, my spirit, my church, my people. Newfound faith is vested in me. Now a body hands will heal the unclean. In the waste I raise my steeple, my spirit, my church, my people. My church, yeah. My steeple, my church, yeah, my people. My church, yeah, my steeple, my church, yeah, my people. Now I've gone too far to give up on faith when it's all my own creation. Bow down face to the floor. I can heal you soon when you've blurred your mind's foundation. It's too late for the rest now, but it's never too late for you. I'll share the truth. The end will come and take us, and the sun will bleed us dry.
Whatever, man. We're just gonna roll with it. This shit's broken. I ain't gonna lie. All right, I fucking moved it around a little bit. It's still fucked up looking, especially if you have a small PNG. Then your name is just like
Huge.
no, it's overlapping on top of each other.
Yeah.
I mean,
we get a glimpse of what it's gonna
Yeah.
at the start of Saturday's gonna look like.
Saturday
This is
might
gonna
need
be
to.
insane.
Everyone needs to join Saturdays early because I have to hook up everyone's PNGs one by one.
understandable.
How early?
I don't know how long that's gonna take me.
I can log in like 8 a.m. and just
So long as
leave
you're
it open.
in the call. Because whatever
as
update
like
they
a
just
form of roll
pushed just
call?
broke everything.
I got you, my brother.
Yeah, and I recommend everyone rechecking their stuff because for me, it's still telling me that I do not have a Discord on PC. So it might be in general broken.
Yeah, I think it's in general broken because it's showing my profile picture and not the one that I use.
Yeah, I checked the Fuji guy's Twitter, the guy who made this, and people are not happy.
Makes sense.
It broke, you motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm gonna start tweaking.
It's like the latest Twitter update. All over
Pretty
again.
much. Alright. Alright. So you all are making your way towards the what the fuck? Towards the place, towards the meeting hall. Who are you all planning to talk to?
I don't know any other NPC to be honest.
Yeah, any ideas? Because both Emerald and me don't know a bunch of NPCs on this side of the campaigns.
Yep.
I mean,
I would say Alexia, maybe Spectre, anyone we can relay our recent revelation to. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Anybody have trusted that we can, which is pretty much, I think, for the most part, we're all loyalists here. But you never know. You know what I mean? So we know Alexia's good. We know Spectre's good. Tiberius, etc. Though Tiberius might not be the best option given his particular disposition.
I mean,
Just a little guy.
He's just a little goober, that's all.
You said like everyone's here, right?
Yeah,
That's
he said
not
everybody's
Abraxas?
here.
I said
Is that
everyone
on
that
Abraxas'
isn't
side?
on Abraxas' side. Or isn't kidnapped by Abraxas.
Yes, Grant Dawnshield is here. Yes, of course.
I mean, you want to rage bait Sanguinius?
Out by Abraxas.
No, why would you want to rage bait Sanguinius?
He a bitch. He kicked my dog. I ain't letting that shit go.
Never let it. That was years ago, brother. Let it go.
Nah. That shit
Okay,
hurt my
John
soul.
Wick.
I'm so
Bro,
sorry.
it's literally
I just,
John
like,
Wick
for
over
life.
here.
Rest in peace, Shima.
Go ahead, rage bait him.
No, I'm not. I'm good. But realistically, we probably should talk to Alexia or Spectre.
Realistically.
Where is she? Where's this 5'3" brunette woman at? She is I don't actually know her height, by the way.
Does she have big titties?
What the fuck? That's all Sasha's
Asking the
looking
real
for.
questions here.
I mean,
I see where your mind is.
I mean,
She
When isn't
cooking.
it?
I don't know what she cooking, but she cooking.
Everyone roll perception
I mean,
checks.
Candifa might be here, you know, for the big titties.
Oh yeah! Oh my god, my own character is here. She's got big wangabangos.
I still find it so funny because due to one of my fucking subclasses, the headless man has advantage on perception.
It's
What
so
you
dumb.
looking out of?
I hate it.
You don't got no eyes. What are you looking through?
Does it specify if it is?
Wouldn't you like to know,
visual
Weather Boy?
perception?
Fuck yes, I would. What do you mean?
Wait, let me go and find it. I know it's here. Maybe I haven't updated this sheet well enough.
So we're going to Alexia, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, bet.
Who rolled the highest?
Who rolled the highest?
Marilla.
Oh shit, we rolled I'm so sorry.
Oh, this was.
I was on Discord.
Perception.
Oh, God. Why did I not add this?
Where am I? I'm gonna actually need to look for myself here again. Is there a way to look for a character in the journal thingy?
There's a search bar at the top.
Is it?
Not if you're a player.
I'm just gonna open this in another page.
Who are you looking for? Alexia?
For
In the
myself.
reference sheet? For yourself?
Yeah.
Let me see. You should be in Lines of Fallstar.
Yeah, that's just I cannot see that.
You're not in Lines of Fallstar. What the fuck?
That's it. She gone. Remake it.
Where the hell did you go?
Oh wait.
Uh-oh, did they get eaten by the Roll20?
No. I've never
Oh,
lost a
no.
sheet to Roll20. Even if I did, I made so many backups of this game.
Oh, yeah, you did.
You know, Silas.
I found the
Silas
lions.
is here.
I found them.
Yeah, I don't see you in the lions, but I believe it's because I don't have access to your stuff.
Why is Zesher Barrett not in the? Can I move him?
Perception.
Did you find yourself?
Yeah, I found myself finally.
Were you in the Lions section?
I was in the lion section.
Oh,
I'm
there
actually
you are. You were under MM.
Yeah.
All right. Who rolled the highest? Really?
I think it was me.
You kind of make your way towards location, the grand meeting halls area, and you see all types of figures kind of walking in. Some of them seem to be divinity. Some of them kind of recognized as enemy generals and commanders you fought against in the field and almost killed multiple times, or have almost killed you. As you kind of look, you see a figure that looks completely out of place, completely lost. As they notice you, and they kind of stroll on over to you. It looks like an adventurer of some sort. He looks completely lost. As he comes over, excuse me, do you have a second? I think I might be
You guys
lost.
keep I'm sorry?
I think I might be lost.
Where are you supposed to? Well, who are you? And maybe we can figure out where you're supposed to go.
I'm Nigel.
Anyone recognize the name?
Nope.
Out of character, yes?
No, I meant in character.
No, not at all
Yeah,
in
I don't know this
character.
guy. I don't know this guy.
No clue.
I kind of don't believe either of you.
I think it's the pain in their voice that makes it true.
Yeah, exactly.
just
Trauma.
sad.
Just
They're
out of
they're just
character. Out
sad
of
that
character
it's
trauma.
true.
See,
Okay.
there seems to be like this. The fuzz inside the ears is like rainbow. As it kind of meows at you for a second. And you see Nigel kind of turn back.
Son of a bitch. You bastard.
Gabriel, not right now, not right now.
No,
Sorry about that.
No!
I'm supposed to
I'm
be going
exiting
to
the
some
building
sort
now.
of meeting. With a bunch of important people I was sent here.
That's some very strong
That's
reactions,
supposed-
you guys.
That's the meeting, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I never got your name.
I believe so.
Kind of holds out a hand for like a handshake.
He doesn't give me. Is he a fake?
No, doesn't seem like it. He seems like just a normal human.
You may call me Mirella.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You all look very important.
Something like that. Do you have any idea of where you're supposed to be exactly, or can you just wait here while we find out a little bit more information?
There's supposed to be some grand meeting with Garlic King, Sanguinius, few of the adventuring parties I've heard. I was supposed to make my way here.
Well, you are here.
So, is that I don't know. This entire
everyone's
place is
supposed
completely
to
new to
get
me,
here.
so never
That's
actually
okay. Everyone's
seen
supposed to get
anything.
here.
Okay, so this is the right area.
Did you
I
come here
believe so,
by
yeah.
yourself?
No,
I'm so
it's
sorry, cannot
me and
hear
my-
you.
Me and my cat.
Who are you allegianced to?
Oh, I'm one of the overtures that was told by the government to wait until further orders.
Not
Not entirely sure what that means, but
And he tries going through his memory as with the last time he met with Hourglass and Ars Goetia, because they would be the only overtures he knows. I'm actually gonna roll at a disadvantage because I IRL can't remember shit. Does he look like any
Yeah.
one of them?
every overture just looks kind of completely different from one another. There's no like common thread between them. Some of them are kind of batshit insane. Others are more, normal-ish.
Yeah, I'm chill.
There's like no common thread between any two overtures, other than like maybe some shared backstory.
Or then, dead parents or something like that.
Rigo's gonna turn to the other lines, be like,
Was he with the people we fought Poseidon with?
Maybe
You guys can make history checks.
I really hate that I cannot roll with.
Because I may just send him over there.
You know what? Sure.
God
Let's
damn,
roll a
Aurelia.
history check. Huh.
Pagliacci, no. Oh, Sasha.
And she, the fact that fucking Candy only rolled one less than me.
He knows something you don't.
Out of character, yes. In character, no fucking clue. God, I wish I could tell you.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm not liking this.
Yeah, none at all.
How about you tell us about yourself? Fuck, I already. Nigel? Is that your name?
As you all try and remember, he was there. He
Oh, he
wasn't.
was.
He wasn't very like he was completely out of his element. Evidently, just looking at him, he'd be like a low-level adventurer for sure. but he was helping deal with the one of the Poseidon's son, the Polyphemus.
Polyphemus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Him and
Can't believe you guys don't remember.
Ursaban were the ones who kind of took him down. Albeit Ursaban carried most of it.
Yeah, I tried to make sure that he didn't die there.
As kind of looks around. Yeah, up until recently, I didn't even know like spaceships could be a thing. So this is all just a bit jarring to me. I'm not gonna lie.
He puts his hand towards his temples. I'm sorry. Where the fuck have you been?
I was on, well, my home planet, I guess, was Orth. That comes up. It was in part of the Tree of the Forgotten Realms.
And you don't have spaceships?
No, we didn't.
How are you even here? How did you get here?
Well, you know, one thing led to another. Recruited into.
As they do.
Recruited into what was it? The Inquisitorial units, I think they're called. Not the Fallstarian ones, but like the International Legion type of thing. Turned out they discovered I was an overture, something that is apparently important. I'm not sure. They never filled me in on much of that stuff, so I'm curious.
Very important.
I mean, do you know what it is?
I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but I guess the short of it is everyone supposedly has an archetype, right? Something they're destined to be, their fate, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And an overture is someone who doesn't do that. They broke away from their fate.
Oh. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
I guess you're gonna find out a lot in this meeting.
I hope I do, because there's a lot of gaps in a lot of things that I'm not really too familiar with. So, and I have a bad memory, so my cat takes notes for me.
That's adorable. I love that for you.
Your cat writes?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
what is it called? Awakened?
Does it have thumbs? So he kind of tries to peer around it to its paws.
As the cat kind of peeking out of the backpack, you kind of look at it. You see this like shimmering gold hand, like a mage hand, but more ornate, different type of arcana, whereas mage hands are typically like purplish. This one's gold. Kind of just scrying down in a notebook as the cat's kind of staring at it. As it kind of sees you look at it, it kind of looks at you.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Yep, just gives him a thumbs up.
Just goes back to writing.
Guess that's one way to do it. Shit.
What a cute little cat.
You okay, Polyarcher? You sounded a little angry. Like you didn't fully open your
I
mouth.
don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Must have been the wind.
I'm fine.
The
Yep.
wind.
I think probably actually just really stressed about that last interaction that we had. That's all.
Oh, with Tempest. Oh, yes, surely.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think that's what it is.
Oh, speaking of which, how are you feeling with the whole space whale thing that you got transported to? Are you okay with that? You ever fully recover?
He takes the mask off. You still see tears streaming down his face. Not really.
Oh
Puts
my
it back
god.
on.
I'm so sorry. Have you been crying this whole time?
he hasn't stopped.
Which it's kind of, I suppose, a blessing because I couldn't do it before. Now I can't stop.
Oh, buddy.
How are you not dehydrated? How much water do you drink?
Oh, I don't drink food or eat water at all.
I would certainly hope you don't drink food.
That's what you do
That's
with
not how
that
that
stuff,
works.
right?
That's not
No?
Pagliacci. No.
I mean,
You
not
drink
necessarily.
water. You drink water.
I mean, you could probably drink fish if you try hard
I mean, you
enough.
could
Just fucking
technically. Okay,
fish it,
well,
right?
Yeah, no, you technically can.
If you
do
chew on
it.
a piece of ice, isn't that eating water?
yeah, technically, yeah, you're not wrong.
I hate that he's not wrong.
I'm so sorry for you, Pagliacci. I wish we could do something to stop all that. As he takes a hand and kind of circles around his face with an open palm.
It's
Well,
all right. I wasn't much a looker back in the day either.
The cat
No,
kinda
no.
What
but
the-
We mean the
jumps up
crying, Pagliacci.
onto Nigel's head. The cat begins to like crawl across his arm towards you. Cat kind of like paws at your face, and the tears stop.
Oh.
Oh. All right.
Oh, thank
cat is
you,
this?
little kitty. And he
Oh.
proceeds to pet the cat affectionately.
How much is this hurting you?
So much.
Well, I appreciate all your help. They have me giving some sort of speech there today, so I gotta get right, and I haven't touched it. I hope Gabriel's kind of made like the ghostwriting thing, but we'll find out. I'll see you all there.
Good luck.
As kind of jaunts away, you get the strangest sense of
It was
deja vu.
nice meeting you.
So, Pagliacci, your voice is never that high.
Let's keep looking for
I
Alexia.
don't know what you're talking about. I'm perfectly fine.
I mean, he seemed like a sweet adventurer, right? Cute little kitty.
Yeah, I'm just.
Can't
Yeah, he
complain.
was. He seemed like a really nice guy. Someone you could call family. He
Your
fits
voice
right
is
in.
higher.
Friend.
Your
He's
voice is
a
getting
friend.
higher.
Just your average human male fighter.
I mean, he looked the part.
This is leading me to believe that you do not believe anything that you're saying.
Anyway, who's next? Alexia? We're still looking for Alexia, right?
Who's next?
Yep.
You decide.
Yeah,
As you-
actually, how tall is Alexia?
Like 5'3".
Holy shit, I was right. No shot.
As you enter, and this hall is packed, front to back, people are discussing amongst themselves, and this is the first time you've ever seen every faction kind of and have never met in your entire life walking about the place as thousands amass. Barons, archdukes, princes, the Scarlet King himself, Sanguinius and his archangels. You see, seems to be his divinity as well. All about the various Aegis units of the Regicide, gods of various pantheons, walking about the place. From every faction of the Regicides, remnants themselves, seemingly strolling about. You gaze at this massive site. What are we looking for? Who?
We are looking for Alexia.
Yeah, that short.
That's still the plan,
short
right?
three brunette.
Yeah, I think so.
So you rather quickly find her as she has a lot of guards with her, various Aegis units. You recognize some of them as seems to be varying amounts of some of them are Spartans. You see some of them are the Primarchs. Others seem to be divinity. Only two you could vaguely recognize is one known as Artemis and one known as Dean, but the Aegis unit Dean, who is the son of Sanguinius, seems to be in discussions with what seems to be a group of 7 people who like vaguely look like him. Very vaguely. There's like a distant relation. Definitely have the same kind of standing position each other. Vague similarities like that. As you approach Alexia, see Spectre and Vulcan kind of there as well as something that greatly confuses you. Alucard.
Huh. I guess Reiko will step forward, walk up to Alucard, a very puzzled look on his face. I thought you were missing all that, yo head.
This is exactly what I said.
Was everybody, apparently. I was in Vigilio for the past
apparently?
8 months.
So, you were never here.
No.
Ah, fucking fantastic. Okay,
Last
so
I
you
heard,
told me.
Medicus was still the Emperor.
You poor bastard. What a shit show you've come back to.
Well, that's interesting. Didn't we literally have a conversation with him in the throne room?
You saw his fucking head explode. He dropped
Yeah,
the ground.
that's I'm like,
Dead.
oh god.
See, I wouldn't be surprised if you told me someone was dead and then the next second I saw him walking around.
Okay, I mean, yes.
You
but,
weren't kidding.
Spectre kind of
Apparently not.
interjects in the middle. Hey, shush. We can't trust any of our fucking memories from down there, apparently.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It's been
Our
a
memories are
fucking...
tainted?
Talking with everyone. Everybody's fucking memories are tainted. We don't know what the fuck is going on.
Wait, a little more
How
context,
long?
please.
Oh, we don't know how long it's been, but whatever has happened in however long, a lot of our fucking memories got switched up.
Then how do we trust anybody?
I don't fucking know, man. I don't know what's surreal and what isn't, and that's exactly what this fucking god wants, but whatever.
So, what's stopping you from being Abraxas right now?
What's stopping you from being Abraxas right now?
We come with very
Your guns
interesting
are pointing at him.
information, so
What if we're all Abraxas right now? Sasha starts having like a panic attack.
Then we're fucked.
oh no.
Sorry,
You know,
bad
I think
time
there's a
to
spell for that.
Well,
Okay. So, Spectre, as you claim to be, open your coat pocket. I want to see how much drugs you have.
he looks at you with his deadpan stare. You want to see how many drugs I have?
Go on.
What if I
go on.
manipulate your vision to see no drugs? What then?
Oh shit, you're right. He turned to the side and puts a finger on his chin.
For all
Does
we
that mean
know,
you do
I
have
was never a
parts?
drug addict. And that was just a false memory in your head.
You know what? That
No.
doesn't sound right, though.
You're right.
You were.
Makes too much sense.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right, let's stop being paranoid. All right, like we're fine. Right.
Are we?
Yeah, everything's fine and well. Continue as normal.
Yeah, of course, of course. Our memories weren't altered. Everything's real. We remember everything correctly.
All right.
We've all been gaslit, man. I don't know. Shit's fucked.
Listen, I don't need to get mind fucked by that motherfucker over in fucking Gravestone again.
Yeah, at least that was only like, what, a day or something. This would have been like months.
I mean,
So we
okay,
do have
but
an
like,
idea of the time.
At least months.
Well,
I mean,
okay,
he remembers Medicus being emperor. Medicus was dead maybe a few weeks after. Right? So he's been out of the effect range. So Medicus was at least the emperor about 8 months ago, which lines up with the timeline. So we at least know that. So that's kind of like, okay. But anything after that, I'm not sure.
Oh.
It's going to be some cross-referencing we're going to have to do, but it seems like whatever
Never
effects
changed
this is local to Pantheon. Whatever the fuck that includes, I'm not sure. But, I don't know.
so I
But
guess.
we do bring some information that I think we're all remembering correctly.
Hopefully.
Don't tell me Thames was a fucking aberration now.
The what?
But yes, please.
What? Alexia, get over here. See, watch Alexia kind of stop talking to, seems to be Artemis, and begin to walk over. She goes, welcome back to the shit show.
Looks like we've been jumping from shit show to shit show, so thank
That's our
you.
job description.
A little more this time. We got back with some information.
About what?
Well, about everything, I guess. There was so much information.
A little bit too much, if you ask me.
We were looking for clues or insights as to what may help us get an advantage in the war, something that the Emperor might have left behind. And while we were within his home, we stumbled across something odd, and it teleported us, showed us a vision of the Elysian Fields. There we met Tempest, and he put us onto a potential lead. The motivations of Abraxas and why he's doing all of this.
Okay. Did you get any answers? This is like, Tempest has been dead for fucking 30 years.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what that was, to be honest.
So you figured out what this thing is that we're fighting? Like completely?
I wouldn't say completely.
Yeah.
From what we understand, he's a byproduct of the conflict with Sanguinius years ago. The one that led to his casting down and sealing away. He's, I guess, in simple terms, a fledgling father of creation from another forest. And, well, I had received a vision before that spoke of him, rather, where I had met him. He said that he wished to bring absolution to the forest. While we were conversing with Tempest, as it seems his idea of absolution is, for lack of better description, freeing us from Plato's cave and showing us, I suppose, the gratitude we should have for the blessings we have. It's surprisingly personal, the motivation, it seems.
This unknowable god. So, you were told by a borderline unknowable god, this completely unknowable god was in a cave with shadows. He just is angry?
The tree and forest he originates from was devoid of the vibrance and life that ours has. And I guess you could say that when he found ours and saw how we treated it, decided a lesson was in order. And potentially an opportunity to escape his confines, it seems.
She's like kind of trying to process this. Okay, gonna guess there's no room for dialogue with this eldritch god, father creation of thing.
Highly doubt it.
Can't tell it to go home, I'm guessing, right? Yeah, fuck. Okay.
That would have been too easy. Come on, you know that.
Unless we can show it that every single living creature in this branch will not spit on the blessings that it gives us, then I don't think so.
Yeah, good luck trying to get the collective of this forest to appreciate everything we have.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh, fuck. Okay. We could go about this one of two ways. Have you guys been preparing your speeches?
Sorry, what now?
Have you guys been preparing your speeches?
Look to the rest of the
Speeches
party.
plural?
The speech that you're supposed to be giving in like a few hours. Yeah.
Yes.
We're
I'll leave the
We're
call up
giving
to
whatever.
you, but if we tell everyone about this and the fact that he wants to, you know, bring peace and levity to this tree, we risk the chance of people betraying to join Abraxas. Because his goals seem kind of like regicides, except for the fact that he has the power to do it. But we don't know what this entails, this reformation. For all you know, he's gonna rip us all limb from limb, atom from atom, and rebuild us in his image. Never feeling, never knowing pain and shit. Something horrid like that. Or he could be right. But that's a gamble that's not something I'm going to risk the regicide on. But if you tell that to everybody, you risk individuals making that gamble in our own ranks. But it would give people an understanding of what we're up against. Alternatively, you don't say it. You keep that to yourselves. If you do that, it's probably important information you're keeping from everyone.
I don't want to just lie to everybody. I want them to know why they're fighting. I mean, realistically, what do they know about Abraxas right now? That he's just this cosmic entity that is just slaying forests.
An eldritch god from another tree that wants to take ours.
And they don't know why.
No.
They have theories, sure, but nothing concrete.
Nobody, except for you, knows why. Most people have come to this consensus, Sanguinius himself has come to this consensus, that it is just an act of vengeance. Some see him as wanting to be the next father of creation and remake everything in his image, which is kind of right. He gets here, he is the new father of creation. Him and father creation are the same. He just never used his powers. He still has everything. He never divvied his powers among the children of creation. He never divvied his powers among mortals. It was just him. He is as father creation was during his genesis. That's why he's such a fucking problem. And that's why if he gets here, we are fucked.
Oh boy.
I mean, if we don't tell them, and then Abraxas does manage his way to get here, and then he is the one that divulges that information, where does that leave our men? Do they continue to trust us, thinking that we didn't know it? Or that they think that we knew and chose not to tell them? Where will their loyalty go?
I guess we need to discuss that for our speech.
Yeah.
Someone's only ever loyal to a cause if they believe that it can win. The only reason everyone's loyal to this cause is the only reason Sanguinius or the Scarlet King or anyone isn't taking this opportunity to kill everyone else here. We fracture the loyalty we have now, the very fragile one we have now. We won't even get boots on the ground in the Pantheon.
You know, it's fine. Just unite the entire force under a single speech. What could go wrong?
No pressure, am I right?
No pressure.
Well, it has been that way, I guess.
Fuck, how long do we have before we're supposed to do the speeching?
A couple hours. You guys are near the end.
Okay, that's fine.
Better start writing.
We can write something. Imagine. Yeah, we'll get it done.
He's just rubbing his temple. He hasn't stopped since the speech was mentioned.
As you do, you're all left to attempt to piece together this speech and make the decision whether you reveal the fact that what Abraxas's motivation is. As the hours tick closer to the grand convergence of all these worlds, for their first, probably only time on the same side, the entirety of the forest hinging on the words spoken from your mouths. That's where we're gonna end session.
No pressure, am I right?
I'm going to choke you with both of my hands. Medicus
Quick question.
Fallstar.
Have you all had a time to have a long rest?
What's a long rest?
Got it. I'm gonna go ahead and use